What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of Captain of Industry. I've been playing this in between episodes. I have played around with a few settings. Um, Instead of our vehicles stopping from working with no fuel, I've gone to just slow down and power belts never consume, just to help with getting it back up and running. But we will turn it back on as soon as we are ready for it. Um, I have managed to get our um, our fuel sorted, but with that um, with that loan we got, I haven't been able to pay it off, and we are now. This stuff's getting added really quick. Like, we're getting added. The last transaction they added 419, so this is going up extremely quick, and I can't pay it off. So we're gonna have to really up our fuel once we have got enough parts, but I can't really do that because I don't have enough people, as well as I'm struggling to get concrete as well. We are building concrete slowly, but just trying to make plates and everything like that, there is stuff that is not running at all. But with that, I am in the process of building this, but I'm just trying to get this loan here paid off. And once I do that, we're seeing a lot better. Like, we have been paying this off, but it is getting extremely hard to pay off within that year. And we didn't even pay off this one, so this is going up as well. So we might just change this around for now. We'll set these to priority 10s. We won't worry so much about paying them off now. We'll get a start, and then we'll start paying it off. At the moment, I need the resources. It was probably a bad idea to get that loan, but we needed fuel. And now we are in a big debt crisis. But I have slowly been getting this built. Keep it going. That way I can get more people, and we will get this one going as well. Once this is built, we'll add 20% our food consumption, which is fine. Will give us an extra unity point. As well as I've also been doing some research here as well. We might stop that one and change around to our settlement power. We can add power onto this now. Our power facility is going pretty good. I've backed it down to 2 for now, only because we don't need all those extras on there. It's just wasting resources. Desalination pump, I've added a second one onto here, as well as our fuel is now finally starting to build up. I'm still also not too worried about paying it off. We're just going to let that climb for a bit. They've already added some fuel to it. We've made our payment already for our... Sorry about that. Of our loan payment for our construction parts tier 2. I'm not too worried about paying that off. I can build those pretty quick once we have a solid base down, but at the moment I'm just trying to build a lot of things really quick. Just trying to amp up our production. But other than that, seems like our slag pile is starting to get a bit bigger. It's almost going to start popping out of the water soon. We might move that over. But for now, that is pretty good. Happy with that. Might actually place another order for some concrete. Might use a bit of wood to get some concrete as well. We've got 300 concrete there. They should be transporting that over. Concrete should be fairly full. I don't see why these aren't running. We might even just, let's have a look here. Where's our tree harvester? It's up here. We might just add 2 more trucks to that, as well as we might build a second one here, and we'll put one there, but we'll actually change this one to iron. We'll get them to say keep that half full and keep that one half full as well. And then what we can do, so I've left room under there. Yep, left room under there so we can go that there, go, oh, I'm not gonna like that at all, go into there and there like so. This is going to be pretty messy at the moment, but I don't really care too much. And with that, we might get ourselves our rubber maker as well, because we are going to need that, because we are finally out of rubber. We need our rubber maker. We'll just place that there. We'll grab a bit of pipe for that. We need a bit of coal, which I keep over here, so we'll build a second one here. Coal, and feed that straight into there. And then on this side, we'll need one of, oh no, these actually just send out wastewater, so we'll send that out straight to there. Just go, since it's only going to be temporary, I'm not too worried. That doesn't look pretty. We only need that on there, so we'll place that down. Oh, look, that's not ready yet. We bet this one's set to urgent, so it starts making that straight away. So with the belts, we're going to have an issue, so we won't worry about sending those to urgent, but we'll get our next thing here set to high. Now we shouldn't be paying off our fuel debt, but they are seeming to take fuel over here. I don't know why, but what we will do is, okay, so we've unlocked our blueprints now. That is beautiful. Okay. So, they are still building amount of trash here. Still missing my workers. I've got only 14 more construction parts tier 2 that's needed there. That will be that settlement, and we can start having a full workplace again. This will add, how many housing does that hold? Holds 140 people. Cool. So when we get there, maintenance is going to go downhill really quick here if I'm not careful too. So just boost that one to get the 24 for now. So they're already starting to build that, so set this to a 9. Get them to just start feeding that for now, and as soon as I have a bit of coal in there, which hopefully a truck should dump right about now, I'll get that one built there. When you're ready, there we go. Okay, now that's fully autonomous. I'll leave that there. I won't worry about the storage on it just yet. They can come and get it when they need it. And now we've got that, we can then start just quickly building some of these. There we go. Yeah, we're not really paying this off. Oh, we still are paying it off slightly. About to see that be overdue, so they just added 19 to that. I don't really want to look at the fuel because the numbers are going to be going up pretty quickly. But worst case, we can always pay it off later. Now it is affecting our trading score though, which isn't good. So what we will actually do to try and help counter that is we're going to say we're going to borrow 180 potatoes. We can only have a max of 2 loans because our reputation is dropping down so much now. Okay, so we can't really do much with that. These should be moving pretty quickly. We might just chuck a boost on those just to get them going a bit faster. Like I said before, not to worry about this maintenance. This is still pumping along nicely. Our iron supply, our iron line is full as well. We don't have any research, so let's just have a look. We should have our transformer. Let's set this up here. It's going to require 40 parts, so they should go and deliver that shortly. Start delivering it anyway. Yep, she's just collected 16. So that's all we had. There's another 4 in there. These are starting to be built up nicely. I'm losing the copper wire though. That is alright, because we can start getting some people in here now. We'll set that to 9 so we can get the people. We got a year before we get 18 refugees, and that will help a little bit, just to get started at least. Our water situation is looking pretty good. And what we will do for now is, because our research facility requires 12 people, we'll just pause those for now. Means we'll only be missing 1 person. And where can we get rid of that 1 person from? Where is that person missing from? I have no clue. Okay. They're missing from somewhere, I just don't know where. We do need to burn off some of this excess fuel here. So we will do that, but not there. That needs to be down here. Grab, can we just quickly build that? We can. And I'll just grab a pipe connector, chuck it in there, and we will just quickly set that to 9 as well. Oh, we are missing 9 workers still. Where did that come from? That's right, we're only missing 3 now. Just pause that one there for now. You have built up a copper too now. So don't remind me about that, don't remind me about that, and don't remind me about that. We've also got some rewards here, so we'll collect those because those are going to be building us up pretty quick. And it wants us to activate the fuel saver, so we'll just quickly do that and then we'll turn it off. We'll collect the 80 points for there. And I think that's all of our goals for this save. All of our goals for this game. How far away are those refugees? We've got 5 months left, and then we'll be back on track. Might just boost that one. And they can deal with 36 trash a minute. So, alright. So I think he's dealing with that, just the one there. Now we've got the second one. We've got 4 months left. Got our copper wire band built. Our maintenance is also building up again. We're also creating some more of our some more of our lab equipment as well at the same time, which we might just pause that for now as well. Since we're not doing any research, we won't need that. Alright, well, since we got our blueprints, are refugees coming? No, not yet. So we've got 2 months left. We only got 1 month left now. We should be rocking up very, very shortly. And that should help us out. Right, this thing here is struggling. Getting 60, it's burning 72. Okay, so it is keeping up, I think. 72 over 60 seconds, 60. Okay, so we should be alright. This is putting at 24. This should keep up. I don't see why it shouldn't. I have set these up completely wrong. I will need to fix them up at some point. The same thing, we're also going to need to we're going to need to upgrade this because it's going to run out pretty quick, but I don't want to use too many of my parts, not just yet. Since we do have a bit of them now, I sort of want to hold on to them as long as I can. We do have 600 sitting here, or 200, 200, we have 500. I don't know where all these other parts are. Maybe they're over here, I don't know. They are somewhere. That would mean this storage is full indeed. Well, if that's the case, we might just upgrade it. Load the cargo onto the ship. With all of our excess trucks here to do that for us. We do have another excavator. We are going to add him to our limestone. Oh, I have many excavators, okay. Add those, we'll add 10 trucks to our limestone. Get them to mine that out. Our iron, they're actually mining over here now as well. Okay, so they're doing a bit of side to side action. Right. And we are slowly getting down here. They are building out the platform here as well as mining it out slowly. But what we will do is we'll just create a bit more space here for them to do that. Do that one as well, just to play it safe. We'll connect this up to here. We do have trucks heading down here as well. But yeah, they've stopped mining this out, and I've got them to start digging out here to expand this area a bit, so we're not so much limited for space. This boat should be loaded almost. It's alright. Where else? We need to start expanding this way. So what I'll do is I'll chuck this here. It has already got 5 excavators on it. Okay. Well, yeah, alright. That one. And we'll start getting to dig out this here. All this excess room here that's being lost because we do not have enough room there. So we'll do that, and then we'll start getting this stuff burnt up very shortly. We do have the workers here now to start our science back up. We also seem to be having no power again, and that's because we have no coal. Reason why we have no coal is probably because our sorter's not putting out as much as it should be. Right, so let's look at our research here. Okay, so what we're going to be after is a ore sorter. ore sorting plant large, so we need to get our large vehicles researched. So let's just get a start on that. Might also get some of these weapons and plates researched as well. Does this unlock? It unlocks a cracking unit, which is not going to be any good for us. Ethylene, that's what we need. So we need our tier, or our stage 3 of distillation for our creating fuel gas, and then what I do is I turn that fuel gas back into fuel for us, just to help boost it. Now if we have a look at our trades, yeah, still going up. Okay, I've set it pretty low, but we are building it, so let's chuck that down to a 1 and keep it going. It is just turned overdue by 16 days. We should have a truck on that very shortly, but we're going to make ourselves some more trucks. Not to worry about that excavator, we can get rid of that for now. Let's just queue up our trucks here. Can only have 30 more vehicles. This all sort of here is being quite difficult for us. We have all of this coal, but because it's all mixed, they don't want to take it. So let's do this. Let's see where the coal is, which is here. We clear out. Let's get them to mine that instead of mining down here. And we'll get them to push into. Got coal there. There's coal deep down here. There's coal all there. I'm trying to be careful not to take out too much of this ridge just yet, because once I start doing that, they won't have any access to be able to get through. But yeah, this coal situation is getting really bad. As a matter of fact, can I use anything to buy coal? I have 105 in stock. Let's get rid of 100. Repay that off. We're back down to 231 now. They cannot access this because that control tower's there. Right, I see the problem now. But there's nothing to be made there, so I don't know what they're worried about. There's no power situation. It's getting really annoying. So what we'll do is, for backup power, we will use set this up, one there, and this is going to be for backup power. Downgrade that, build that real quick. We're out of wire. Why are we out of wire? Because we've got no power. We've got no power. Okay, so boost that. Why we've got no power? I'm not too worried. Let's just get our wire pumping here. That'll give us 24 wire, so we'll get 48 wire per minute. Should now be building that up. We should have a truck being coming for that shortly, which it is. Beautiful. That will get our power situation back up and running. Just quickly build that and quickly build that. They will start moving and building up our power for now, just until we can get a bit of coal. Now, it isn't going to be much power, but it is better than nothing. But we are expanding out here, giving us a bit of room. Our concrete situation is dead again. So while that's full, I'm going to say you can you can take from there. Our whole system is pretty much backed up now. We can't really drop any more stuff in here. And that is because our limestone is now full. So what I will do to make it a bit easier is we will set up a loose storage here and connect one side up to there, one side up to there, quickly build those, as well as quickly building that. This is going to be for limestone. And now we've got all of a sudden a whole heap of trucks on their way to deliver that limestone. And you can see now we're starting to clear this out, and there's resources that are now being processed. So the iron ore is being processed, but having a lot of limestone is causing us a big drama at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this around here and say that yous are going to be clearing out this area for a little bit and hold up the production there. Expand all this back for now, and we will come back to our limestone. Even if a few vehicles are on the limestone there, that is fine by me, just to get that mining back. And there, we're slowly mining that. Expanding that out, beautiful. We are taking it quite far back, so might just keep going that a little bit more. They should be right on the cave in here. That comes down. We have almost got a shortcut to our water supply over here as well. Not going to boost that anymore. But we are losing our unity very quickly. Right, this thing's back up and running, but we're back to having no coal again, so I'm going to say for this to be a priority 7 over all the other coal generators. I'm going to leave that booster because that won't survive by itself. I'm going to pause that one for now, so that can actually start filling up the cargo depot again. Even though it does have enough there, it needs 170, so I like to try and keep a trip in there while we're going. Have a look here. Deliver the cargo there. We have a look. We still aren't paying as much as I thought we were paying. Okay, so we'll put another 20 in here. We won't put anything in there. We will get that. Get that. Why are they not delivering it yet? It's a priority 1. Vehicle parts aren't being made as well because we're waiting on the wire. So I wonder if I can just connect this. Yeah, right. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. And our unity has just died. Okay. We're waiting on copper by the seams of it. We've got a lot of copper here, but there's not much copper moving. So we might just almost gonna have to reposition this over here so it constantly gets copper, or we can set up a conveyor to go all the way over there. So I don't know how I feel about that. These are now unboosted as well, so we don't need them, so we'll let them keep going. Shouldn't be adding any more to the trash pile by the looks of it, so we should almost add a excavator there just to start disposing of it, which we might do. So we'll take this excavator here, grab that excavator from there, we'll add it to here. We'll give him 1 truck as well, and we're going to say to clear out this whole area here. He'll make his way over. Don't know which one it is. It is that one, but he's going to also want to mine out that area, so we're going to change that so he doesn't touch that at all. Yeah. yeah, so that's where we're at so far. Um, Thank you guys for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as well as hitting that notification bell. That way you get updated on future episodes. With all that out of the way, thank you for watching and have a good one.